Welcome to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for the always exciting live coverage of Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. A giant thank you goes out to the sponsors of the live coverage of the Lady Bronx, the Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Flashbacks Diner of Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's Tooth Cafe, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsima, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. It is time now to go courtside with coverage of the Lady Bronx basketball game with the one and only Mr. Brad Hendricks.
Good Friday evening. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. We're on the road tonight in Cimarron as the Lady Bronx gets set to battle the Lady Blue Jays in non-league action here this evening. Our Lady Bronx game is the first of two games on the docket for you tonight here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. The Lady Bronx 8-6, winners of two straight. They take on a Lady Blue Jays team that is 10-4, and they have won three straight coming into this contest. Third game this week for the Lady Bronx and the Bronx. I'm sure they'll be ready for the weekend and take a little break before they get set next week when they travel to Scott City. So a lot of basketball going on here with Lakin High School here towards the end of the season. Hard to believe there's just 6 games remaining in this regular season. Once again, the Lady Bronx have won two straight after beating Wichita County on Tuesday night by the score of 47-32. Lady Blue Jays defeated Sublette on Tuesday night by the score of 64-24 as part of their 3-game winning streak. Not sure of the starting lineups for Cimarron, but let's go to the starting lineups for the Lakin Lady Bronx under first-year head coach J.C. Holloway, assistant coach Kurt Leader, and Holly Myers. Wearing number 5, a 5'5 junior, averaging just over 5 points per game, Sarah Wright. Sammy Vogel wears number 10. She's a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 7 points per contest. Tegan Bachman wearing number 20, a 5'4 junior, 8.5 points per game. Jared Davidson wears number 24. She's a 5'9 sophomore, averaging just over 9 points per contest. And wearing number 30 is Brooke Groth, a 5'11 junior, averaging just under 4 points per game for the Lakin Lady Bronx. Lady Bronx are out on the floor warming up, getting set for this battle with Cimarron. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we will probably be ready for pregame introductions from the scorers table. We have a lot of great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. As we do each and every broadcast, we ask you to thank them for all they do for making Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
It's always a great day to be a Bronc. At Lakin High School, competition can define our character. Being a Bronc teaches core values both in the classroom and in the sporting arena. Those values impact all of our lives. As a Bronc, we are pride, we are toughness, we are accountability, we are effort, we are unity. Lakin High School is values. Lakin, one town, one district, one community. Go Broncs.
And welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lady Bronx basketball, our first of two games here on our broadcast tonight. We're set for the introductions of the starting lineups. And looks like we most likely will have a national anthem first.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Blue Jay Country. Tonight's girls matchup, the Lakin Lady Bronx and your Cimarron Lady Blue Jays. Would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem by the CHS Band.
Tell you what, the public address announcer here does a great job. And you think about it, he needs to be doing it over the United Wireless Arena for the Southwest Kansas Storm games coming up, starting here in about a month.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean,
yeah, he's got the voice.
He's got a great show voice, I guess, how you would say.
Might be a little over the top inside here, but
for a big crowd, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
I think it'd be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, he ought to be doing that.
Or even when the Globetrotters come to town at the United Wireless, I think that'd be good. I think you could have a little bit of fun when the Globetrotters come to Dodge.
A week from next Monday, they're in Dodge City on Valentine's Day.
What a great date, huh?
Yeah, really.
What a great date. Hey, sorry, hon.
Hey, sweetheart.
Super Bowl's coming up on Sunday, but hey, let's go watch basketball on Saturday too.
Yeah.
Way to piss off your girlfriend or something like that. Girlfriend, wife, whoever it may be. I mean,
really.
What a great way. Just fill the weekend with sports.
I know. Teams have been introduced on the floor. Starting lineup for Cimarron, wearing number 10, a junior, Taryn Jantz. Wearing number 14, a sophomore, Jana Wilson. Emily Acton wears number 15. She's a senior. Number 32 is Kayla Miller. She is a junior. And wearing number 34, a junior, Caitlin Sonde. That is all the information I have for Cimarron. Nothing on Max Prep's huddle or anything that gives me any hints to how to call the game for them. So, well, I can call the game. I just don't have a lot of numbers and stats, I guess. You know me. I'm stats geek, but...
Man, that song that they played at the start brings back a lot of old memories, though.
Old memories.
A bunch of old PlayStation 2, ATV, Off-Road Fury, and like all those kind of old games. I mean, that was always those songs. They always
really?
had the hard rock ones, and hey, I'll respect it.
Sonde and Sammy Vogel to tip things off, and it's controlled by Cimarron. Emily Acton, the drive on the left side, misses the layup, but the rebound off the hands of Brooke Groth, and Cimarron will inbound on their baseline. Lady Bronx in the road purple uniforms, white letters and numbers trimmed in gold. They'll be going from our left to our right in this first half. Jana Wilson with it, long three out front. Michaela Miller with an air ball, and the offensive putback is good by Taryn Jantz, and she is fouled. Foul will go against Sarah Wright, her first, the first of the ball game. I like this setup, Jared, but I'll tell you what, I just wish we had just a little bit
I feel
more
like I'm
room.
gonna fall off.
Yeah,
Especially
me too.
even as long as my legs are. I mean, you're a little bit safer, but I feel like I gotta stretch out a little bit.
Oh, what are you getting at?
That you're short. But I got my legs tucked up underneath my chair, so I'm trying to at least try to help myself.
So you're saying I'm short, so I ought to fit better. I think they might have burnt the popcorn.
Yeah, we got the fire alarms going off and Spanish announcement, too, because they went through the English one. Now it's going through the Spanish one.
Well, you know
now
what?
They're finally off.
Well, pass out front over the head of Sammy and out of bounds. It'll go back to Cimarron. Thing about it is, though, it was perfect timing during the national anthem. They had the strobes going.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing. But
that was the English version of, hey, you need to get out, there's a fire. And then the Spanish one came around, now we're starting the game. And that's all right. No distractions now. We should be good.
You couldn't translate that for me?
I couldn't hear it through the headset, so I don't think I could.
Drive from the left.
Said danger from fire. Please get out to the closest exit.
Michaela Miller runs down the loose ball out front, left wing to Taryn Jantz. Okay, enough. We're going to have to start calling this basketball game. Sorry to all those of you at home that are watching thinking, what in the world are they talking about?
Speak of that, first one is on Sarah, right?
First foul was on Sarah, that's correct.
Okay.
Steal underneath, Tegan Bachman with the basketball. Dangerous pass near side, but Jarrah gathers it in. Now up top, Tegan, over to Sarah.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure people don't care. They can see the game. They'll just let us commentate as
Yeah, they could probably rather watch the game and have us turn down.
Unless we start talking about stuff like we are now, but
yeah.
Oh well.
Jarrah stopped at the free throw line, dishes out to Tegan. Tegan bounce pass. Brooke throws it back up top. Right there it is. There's the bounce pass. But the defender came over and helped on the backside, and they're going to say last touch by Sammy, but
I definitely thought that back girl had that
it looked to me like that might have been off Caitlin Sonde.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
So Cimarron basketball. Almost 2 minutes into the contest, Cimarron with the 3-0 lead on an and one by Taryn Jantz. She has it off the left wing. Cross-court pass to Emily Acton. Acton dribbles near side, stops. Three-pointer. In and out, won't go. Sarah Wright with the rebound. Sarah brings it up near side, stopped by Michaela Miller. And another Lady Bronx turnover. Jana Wilson with it. Got that old famous JD Mr. Haney voice going. Shouldn't have had that popcorn.
Hey, it was good, though.
Michaela Miller stops from the free throw line, bouncing around, won't go. Ooh, that looked like a good block by Jarrah. She's going to get the foul call, but I'll tell you what.
That was a good behind-the-back block there.
Good block from behind. And if the official behind it can't see if there's body. All you see is two bodies in a line. You can't assume.
Yeah.
We had the angle here. It looked pretty good to me. Free throw good by Sunday, her first of 2.
Keep hearing that other buzzer from the game over there on the side.
You know what? That's got to be distracting. You know, I had to chuckle during the national anthem. Their game had already started over there.
They just kept it going.
No, they stopped.
Oh, they did?
They stopped that ball game. They were standing on the floor. They stopped all the action and stood for the national anthem.
Well, good for them.
Lady Bronx turnover, goes back to Cimarron.
That's what this world needs a little bit of more of. Just recognition of things that are going on.
Michaela Miller with it. I wish I could have found stats on Michaela Miller because I tell you what, she is one of the best basketball players in western Kansas.
Didn't she have an older sister that played too?
That I don't remember.
I swear there was another Miller, but it might have been from a different town too.
Miller with the inbounds. Inlet to Sunday, and she's fouled by Brooke. First foul on Brooke, second team foul on the Lady Bronx. Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 5:18 to go first quarter. I don't think the Lady Bronx have even gotten a shot off yet. We're nearly 3 minutes into this contest.
Yeah, and that's not a good sign for us.
No. And that's why head coach J.C. Holloway is probably letting them know that. Way too many turnovers in this early going. Looking up at the banners hanging in the Raptors here. One of them that always catches my eye is the girls basketball championship from 1998.
That's when I was born.
I have a problem with that one because that one should have been Lakin's.
I couldn't tell you.
3 from the right side by Taryn Jantz. It's off the rim.
Can't tell you I was coherent at that point.
No.
So I'll let you take that one over no matter what.
That was about 5 months ahead of you. 7 months ahead of you. So
that would have been October to March.
Yeah. Tie up off the left elbow, but we've got a foul called. That'll go against Cimarron. You know, here before, when we had the recognition of the girls' state runner-up basketball teams, 96, 97, 98 should have been on Lakin's side as well.
Yep.
Taken out front, left wing to Sarah. Sarah looking to drive on Miller. Hands it off to Jarrett. Jarrett stops. Now looking for help. Stolen on the far side by J.C. Wilson, who checked in during the last timeout. Wilson with it, top of the key, near side Miller. Miller in the paint. Now to Jana Wilson. Melody Carter into the lineup as well. Shot up, no good. And Caitlin Sonde with the putback. Sarah over to Tegan. Tegan looking to drive on J.C. Wilson. Wilson blocked the shot, catches the loose ball.
You know, Lakin's doing a good job beating the press. It's just once they get set up in offense, it seems like they really don't get to a good look opportunity where they can actually take advantage and score.
And Sophie Vandernap into the lineup for Lakin. And, you know, it's very reminiscent of when Lakin played Holcomb.
Yeah,
in the throwback night. Did a great job of breaking the press, but when they got into the setup, offense,
couldn't make anything
turnover
happen.
Yeah. Carter from 8 feet in the paint.
Which makes a 9-0 run already to start off this game.
Davidson on the wing, dribbles, stops at the free throw line, pulls up, and hits it. Jared Davidson with the pull-up from 15.
If they could make the space and give Jared, Tegan, or Sarah that shot all night, and honestly, even Sammy. And Cimarron scores that bucket there.
J.C. Wilson on the other end with the basket.
If 4 of those girls on the floor, that 15-foot shot, a lot of them are very effective from that range. So as long as they get the space off the defense, I think they'll be all right tonight because they have no problem with the press.
And once again, Sarah across the timeline, no problem with the pressure on the left wing to Jarrah. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Blue Jays. Up top, and Sophie over to Sarah Wright. Tegan, 18-footer. Air ball missed to the left. Taryn Jansen back in the lineup along with Emily Acton for Cimarron.
Right distance, just not on the mark.
Reagan Shavira into the lineup for the Lady Broncs. Miller with it. Wilson takes it to the far side. Taryn Jansen, the far corner. Emily Acton with the ball fake. Now long pass near side. J.C. Wilson. Good defense by Jared Davidson. Lady Broncs in a 3-2 zone. Wilson, the 3 out front. Good. J.C. Wilson with the 3. Pressure in the backcourt. Sammy with it up the floor over the head of Reagan. And it's going to Cimarron. 1:51 to go. Cimarron with a 12-point lead. Jansen in the corner to Miller. Double teamed. Good defense. Sammy denying the baseline. Forced Miller to dribble it off her leg. And I'm glad there was no call. Because, there's a lot of contact on the other end. Right now, the officials are just going to let them play.
And I think it went off her leg and out of bounds before she even dove on it.
Yeah.
But a little bit late whistle.
Reagan from 18 won't go. Jarrah, the rebound in the paint, puts it right back up. Jantz underneath. Miller off the glass. Good. Up the floor, Reagan. Had defense in front of her, had to dribble it back out. Now Reagan out front, they'll set the offense. Tegan, long range up top, fires and hits it. First basket of the night for Tegan Bachman. In the far corner, Taryn Jans dribbles out with 35. Now Miller. Bounce pass. Off the glass shot good by Melody Carter. Carter off the bench with 4 already. Long 3. Tegan off the front of the rim and Sophie with the rebound. Gives it up to Tegan off the elbow. Up top now near side Jarrah. Reagan fires.
Nope.
And that was a pass to Sammy. Nice catch and shoot by Sammy. I just happened to look up, and I thought it was a shot that was going to be an air ball. At the buzzer, Miller out front with the 3.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was a pass. It wasn't a shot.
Well, I just happened to look up.
Because when I looked at it, I was like, there's no way that was a shot because you shot it so funky if you're going to qualify it as one.
Well, after I'd written something down, I just happened to look up, and she let it loose.
Great feed, but then that...
Michaela Miller answers on the other end with a 3 at the other end as the buzzer sounds. And after the first period of play, Cimarron with the 21-9 lead over the Lady Broncs. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Lady Bronc basketball.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Lady Bronc basketball as we start the second quarter. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lady Bronc basketball. Kinsey Lohman Fuller into the lineup for Lakin at the break. She inbounds from the far sideline. Taken in the backcourt across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Cimarron. Tegan looking to drive. In the paint, got the roll. I wasn't sure if it was going to fall back in, but a nice drive by Tegan Bachman. J.C. Wilson drives baseline. Now with the loose ball is Taryn Jantz. From the corner, three, that's off the back of the rim. And the rebound comes off to J.C. Wilson. Out front to Emily Acton. Now to Michaela Miller, who backs it up in the corner. Wide open, Jans from the left side, off the back iron, won't go. J.C. Wilson runs down the rebound in the corner, but she walked with it, and it goes to the Lady Broncs.
I was about to say, I was pointing. Lady Broncs were in 2-3, and then all of a sudden they were in 3-2. Not really knowing where they were. They're a little bit out of position, but good little break there. Get them back set up.
Sarah Wright back to the lineup for Lakin. From the right wing, Sarah with it.
Man, I keep hearing that.
Taken off the screen from Ann Sophie. Jarrett thought about it, takes it to the baseline, now looking for help. Bounce pass back out on the wing to Tegan. Tegan, spin move off the right elbow. Shot is short. Ann Sophie saves it, and last touch by Taryn Jantz of the Lady Blue Jays.
I keep hearing that whistle from down far, and I think it's a headset muffling it, but it's not.
It's amazing. Apparently they can't hear it on the floor.
Apparently not.
Stolen by Michaela Miller. Miller out front. Quick look back and hits the layup.
Must be distant for them too, but I still hear it and I'm waiting for a call and then it's never there.
Back to a 12-point lead for Cimarron. Pass underneath, Kinsey. Over J.C. Wilson. She may have gotten a hand on it. And J.C. with it. Up the floor, Acton on the backside, lays it up and in. Bounce pass intended for Sarah, knocked away by Michaela Miller. Caitlin Sonde back into the lineup for Cimarron along with Jana Wilson. 5:48 to go in the half. Lady Broncs trailing 25-11. Bounce pass underneath. Jarrah fouled on the attempt. The foul will go against Taryn Jantz.
Little late, but Jarrah's still going to be able to earn them.
Got the first one. Second one rolls off. Taryn Jantz with the rebound. Acton in the paint. Runner no good. Sammy grabbed the rebound. And a foul out front. That'll go against Emily Acton. Good job underneath. Sammy, I think, caught one in the chin as she went to the floor.
Just keeping it in bounds.
But she kept it in bounds. Acton's foul is her first. Third team foul on the Blue Jays. They got two on the board. Well, I've got three. They got two on the board.
I've got two.
Yeah, I wonder where. Well,
Unless she marked the wrong one.
Jarrah off the screen from Kinsey. Now back up top to Jarrah, right wing Tegan. Tegan guarded by Emily Acton. Off the screen from Sammy. From 18 feet, got it.
Because I got 3 on Lakin, 2 on them.
And I've got 3 and 3, so. Tegan leading the way for Lakin with 7 points. In the paint. Back out to Wilson. Wilson high off the square, won't go. Kinsey with the rebound. Ball knocked away, but out front right to Jarrah. Jarrah on the left wing, top of the key. Sammy with it. And an illegal screen called on Sammy. First foul by my count. 4th on the Lady Bronx.
First by Sammy.
Okay, they've got 3 on the board now for Cimarron.
Okay. Well, I only got
I've got 10, 14, and 15 with
Unless I
fouls.
looked at it wrong.
Yeah, well, they just did put it up there.
That was a weak. That was a weak foul for offensive.
Taryn Jantz out front, works it near side, Jana Wilson. Back to Jantz in the paint. J.C. Wilson with the 3 out front, good. J.C. Wilson. No, they just said, he said it was just a 2-pointer.
Oh, I guess I did have 3 on there. I just can't read the small numbers.
J.C. Wilson off the bench with 7 points. Sarah into Sammy. Sammy backs up.
Just too deep.
Just didn't have the angle.
That's what we've
Pass
always
up.
talked about.
Jana Wilson now to J.C. J.C. stops from 12. Got it.
Lakin's either too deep down in the post or not deep enough.
And the Lady Bronx turnover gets it back to Cimarron. Michaela Miller and Melody Carter back to the lineup for the Lady Blue Jays. 3:36 to go in the first half. Cimarron with their biggest lead of the half at 15. Reagan Shavira back into the lineup for Lakin. 3-2 zone by the Lady Bronx. Just over 3.5 to play. Near side, Acton. In the corner to Michaela Miller. Miller, the runner in the paint, too strong. And a rebound by Sammy. Nice position that time. Sammy went up and got that one. Didn't give it a chance to take a bad bounce.
Yeah, she took the initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrie. Kind of saw that one coming off the screen because she kind of bumped into Sammy. And
bumped
got
into the
stuck
screen
up.
and got stuck.
Yeah. But nonetheless, it's all right.
Brooke Roth into the lineup for Lakin. 3:10 to go in the half. Cimarron basketball. Near side with it is Acton. Acton and J.C. Wilson playing catch with it. Sonde with the inlet, off the glass. She is fouled.
I believe it'll be Sammy's second.
Foul was on Sammy Vogel, her second foul. Kenzie Loman Fuller back and getting ready to come back into the lineup. Free throw is good. Sonde so far 3 for 3 from the stripe. Make it 4 for 4 from the stripe, and she's got 6 points. Lakin basketball knocked away by the Lady Blue Jays. Bounce pass up the floor. Sonde with the steal, but I tell you what, that should have been a foul because she pushed off Brooke. It looked like she kind of got her in the
almost
chin.
Got it back underneath.
Yeah. But Lakin steals it back. And a foul on Brooke.
Ugh.
Offensive foul gives the ball back to Cimarron. You're going to rewatch it, but it was legit.
I'm always a rewatcher.
It's legit.
I always want to make sure.
Yeah. Lakin just needs to hold it a little bit longer is all they need to do. Head fake, Carter drives, blocked by Kinsey.
Off that rewatch, not really. Didn't look like it.
Well, it was a knee with a lean.
Didn't look like a stick out.
Yeah, well, it was a knee with a lean.
Didn't look like a stick out from our angle.
Yeah.
But, nonetheless.
Wilson from the left side. Ball is loose on the floor, and that's a travel. Sonde rolled with it, trying to get away from Kinsey. And we'll give it back to the Lady Broncs. And Sophie Vandernap back into the lineup for Lakin. 2:06 to go first half. Cimarron on top by 17, their biggest of the half.
Which we'll be fine with that turnover because if it would have been jump ball, it would have been Cimarron.
Timeout called by Lakin. It'll be a full timeout with 2 minutes exactly to go in our first half. Cimarron on top by the score of 31-14. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Lady Broncs trail it with 2 minutes to go in our first half. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lakin Lady Bronc basketball. The first of two games here on Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube. Long pass up the floor on the wing to Jarrah. Taken now back to Davidson. And Sophie on the elbow, lob into Kinsey. Passed back out. Last touch by Melody Carter, and Lakin will keep it. Situation like that, Kinsey just needs to turn and go strong. If anything, just draw the foul.
Yeah, just drop step and go for it.
Yeah. Out front, Tegan spins away from the defender. Jarrah dribbles to the baseline. Now picks up, has to work it out front to Reagan. 1:24 to go in the half. And Sophie turns.
Oh, almost a good move there, just a little short. Almost a good little turnaround hook shot.
Ball knocked away by Lakin underneath. It'll go back to Cimarron with 1:13 to go in the half. Michaela Miller with it. Pulls up from the right side. Three is off the side of the rim. And Emily Acton runs down the rebound in the corner. J.C. Wilson walked with it out front. Sarah Wright coming back into the lineup for Lakin. At the half, we'll have our first half numbers. Don't know who we'll talk to.
Could be any coach, I guess.
Yeah, Nate sent Taylor Lovelady the last time. Pass towards the paint, knocked away, but run down by Jarrah. Sarah Wright has the opening. Now back to Davidson.
Man, that open, she just needs to take one step.
Jarrah drive in the paint, in and out, won't go. Kinsey with the putback, it's short. And Michaela Miller with the rebound.
Sarah's got that ability. Just take the one dribble, shoot it from the three.
Acton off the dribble in the paint. Kinsey with the rebound. She's fouled by Carter. Melody Carter with the foul. Just the 4th foul on Cimarron in the half. Lady Bronx have committed 6, so really not a great advantage either side with fouls.
Yeah, not bad. Which past couple of weeks we haven't had bad fouling going on. So whether it makes a difference in a game at least.
Long pass. Jared was wide open and missed the shot. And Sophie with the follow. Nice follow there.
Perfect
I'll tell you
spot.
what, that was one of the best backside moves I think we've seen this season.
That was perfect. And you know what? That's what they need to be doing.
J.C. Wilson out to Miller. Going to say, can she do it again at the buzzer like she did in the first quarter?
Yeah,
and the answer is no. But Cimarron will lead the Lady Bronx at the half by the score of 31-16. We will take a break, add up our first half numbers. When we come back, we'll have them for you. And we'll talk to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt as he's walking towards us. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a bit.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lakin Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared. We're at the half. The Lady Bronx trailing Cimarron 31-16. Let's look at the numbers real quick. Lady Blue Jays are led off the bench by J.C. Wilson with 9 first half points. Michaela Miller follows with 7. Caitlin Sonde with 6. Melody Carter off the bench with 4. Taryn Jans with 3. And Emily Acton with 2 points. For Lakin's totals, Jared, I'll give it to you.
Tonight for the Lakin Lady Bronx, I have Tegan Bachman leading the way with 7. Jared Davidson with 5. And Sophie Vanderknapp with 2. And Sammy Vogel with 2.
From the free throw line,
only
Gerald.
shooting 1 of 2.
1 for 2. Cimarron in the first half was 5 of 5 from the free throw line on their trips. Lady Blue Jays have led by as many as 17. They lead by 15 here at the break, and Jared's going to slide out. You might tell Coach he doesn't have to slide into the chair here. I really wanted to see you get your long legs squished up under this table.
I'm going to turn it sideways.
Well, just be careful, don't fall off the side. I love this setting right up here, but it's awful tough. It's just kind of real tight, but it's a great place to watch the game. But you didn't want to be one-upped by one of your assistants, so you came and talked to me tonight, huh?
Yeah, I figured, we didn't want to overdo it. Whaler did a pretty good job.
Whaler did a great job.
So.
Yeah, we had a good time. Well, tonight, once again, the Bronx are back on the road after a quick homestand on Monday and Tuesday. But Bronx sitting really good right now with a 12-2 record. They've won, I believe, 6 straight now from just before the High Plains League tournament. But what used to be a battle every year of who's going to get either Cimarron, Lakin, or Southwestern Heights, but this used to be quite a matchup, but it just seems to have lost its luster when Cimarron went to the GWAC.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes when schools switch leagues. You can very easily say the same thing. Between the Lake and Holcomb rivalry.
Yep.
When they switched leagues, and I think we've kind of renewed that a little bit, and
that's renewed because we're winning some of them.
That's right. That's what I always say. If you want it to be a rivalry, the other team's got to win a little bit. So, but no, it has lost a little bit. But we're still playing football, we're still playing basketball, and baseball, everything else. We compete against each other. So, we've had a lot of success versus them the last however many years. But I still think there's a little bit of a rivalry there, but like you said, maybe just not quite as much as there used to be.
The Bronx winners of 6 in a row coming into this contest, but tell you what, of course, we talk week, basically game by game, you and I text or email back and forth, and I'll tell you what, Servando the last 4 games is averaging just a tick under 30 points per game, and I'll tell you what, we haven't seen an offensive output like that from a Bronx player in quite some time. But just talk a little bit about what Servando, what goes into how he's playing in these 4 games. Other than just putting the ball in the basket. He's easy to coach, that's for sure.
It's a little hard. It's easy for me to talk about, but I struggle to talk about it because he's one of my favorites. He's incredible in everything he does. He's consistent. He has great habits. He shows up every day. He works hard. He acts right. He gets good grades. He has multiple jobs. He works. He's what you'd want your son to be. He's a heck of a player. He's a heck of a young man, and he wants to be extremely successful. He likes to make money. He knows exactly what he wants to do. The problem is he wants to have, 3 or 4 different degrees and be able to do multiple jobs. But I know that's a little bit off track, but I'm not surprised one bit the success that Serve's having. He's a kid that, he's up early every morning. He's in the weight room. He goes and takes care of his business in class. He goes to weights class, during the day. He goes to practice after school. In the evening, he comes and gets the keys from me and gets back in the gym. He's always taking care of his body. He's doing so many great things. If there's anybody out there that's listening or watching or wants to be successful, you have to do what Serve is doing. And he's doing what it takes. It's the old school way of becoming successful. There's no magic pill or anything, and he does it. So when you have kids that are doing that and then they're having the success that Serve is having, it makes you feel good because he deserves it. He's really, really good. He's a special player. And I'm sure going to miss him when he's gone. And
I tell you, he's the type of player, and having the type of season that he's having, though, that the teammates have got to feed off of that.
Yeah.
Because and I'm not downgrading his teammates, because without those teammates, Serve's not.
Absolutely.
He's not succeeding.
Absolutely.
But without Serve, they're not succeeding either. Just by the fact of last Tuesday night, 3 Bronx in not only double figures, but 3 Bronx have had over 20 points per game. So those 3 guys, for one, it really helps because they've been playing basketball together since they were small. And that really helps when you see a high school team that's successful. You really look to see where your core players, how long they played together.
Yeah, that's something I talked to Coach Christensen about this, and I envy wrestling. Because when those kids get into first grade, if they really want to be successful, they're going somewhere every weekend, paying a ridiculous amount of money for 4 or 5 months of the year, and they're doing that from first grade on. You don't always do that with basketball. So, I love the fact that those guys got started traveling in the 3rd and 4th grade, and and you're seeing they're reaping the benefits of it now. So. And you talk about his teammates. If Serve has a weakness, it's that he's not harder on his teammates. He's not demanding enough of them to get on his level and work as hard as he's working and invest the time that he's working. because every single one of the kids in our program will listen to anything Serve said. So if there's an area he needs to get better, it's just being more demanding of his teammates. But he'll be the first to admit, his teammates have helped get him to where he is. That's the thing, too, with Serve. You're like, okay, how do we make Serve better? Because he's doing everything you ask. So we started telling him, all right, Serve, you're no longer allowed in the weight room without a teammate. You're no longer allowed in the gym unless you bring a teammate. Like, you're not. And then what happens? He starts bringing guys with him. And then what an advantage for the younger guys to get to see, okay, this is what a senior point guard does. This is what I need to be when I'm a senior. Like, he's really special, Brett. Like, I hope people understand how special of a player he is. They triangle and toot him the other night, and him and Allen still had 55. But you want to talk about the teammates. Those teammates combined for 11 threes. So they were doing their part too. And, he's just, what was it against Syracuse? He scored 21 in the second, and he was looking over at us, and we're like, just shoot it. Like, we didn't just shoot it, Serve. And that's what he did. And, man, he's special.
And
he really
you could tell with body language that night, it wouldn't have mattered where he throws it up from. It's going to go in. But, it was just, like I said, it's been fun to watch him, and he's got some special things that are going to come up before the end of this season. Of course, he's approaching 1,000 career points, and I keep that stats. I got that spreadsheet. I'm keeping it, and it's just amazing to me that over the years, the type of basketball players he has passed to get in that position.
And the thing I'm most proud of about Serve is, not only is he, about to reach the 1,000-point mark, and really all of the kids that I've got the opportunity to coach that have been 1,000-point scorers, they've all played on winning teams.
Yes.
And that's even more special with quality guys around them as well, and still able to reach that milestone.
Exactly. Well, Coach, I don't know, I don't think we got too far off track, but, just wanted to, just with the things that are coming up with Servando, just wanted to make sure that that people at home just really realize what type of player and the things that are coming up for him.
Yeah, and I mean the last thing that I'll say, I know I touched on it, but if there's any, future Bronx listening or they're looking for someone to idolize or watch, you can't go wrong with a Servando Gonzalez. I'll let you get to it, Brett.
All right. As always, we went overtime again. So
that's what happens when we let Whaler talk one halftime. So
yeah. All right. Well, hey, good luck tonight. We look forward to talking to you when we're done. All right, Jared. I know my clock's not right, but
I gotta readjust my chair so I can actually get in here.
I do have the score right. I put the time back where it needs to be. Foul on the floor was on Emily Acton. Inlet to Tegan on the wing.
And score by Sammy, correct?
Yes. Tegan thought about firing from three. They work it to the far wing to Jarrah. Up top, Brooke. Sarah wide open. Three-pointer. Got it. Rattled straight up and back through. First basket of the night for Sarah Wright. Good offense right there. They worked it, got the passes they needed, got the open shot.
And like I said, once she sees an opening lane, she needs to take it.
Taryn Jantz dribbles back out front.
No, it was this way.
Was
Sarah
it?
tipped it.
Well, I just happened to look up again and didn't really see it, but
I think that's why she was running it down. She was going to try to throw it back in, but
I'm a homer. I always hope. Cimarron basketball.
I'm a realist, I guess.
Jantz off the elbow.
Ooh.
And Sammy with the foul. That'll be foul number 3.
Okay, it might be a homer now.
Taryn Jantz at the line, shooting 2. Hit her only free throw as part of an and one to start the ball game. Second that free throw in and out. Second opportunity coming up. 5:45 just underway in this third quarter. Jantz hit it. Tegan drives off the glass from the right side. I was just getting ready to comment that Cimarron has dropped their full court pressure. And Tegan off the drive from the right side just took it to the goal. Emily Acton deep from the corner hits the three.
Another roll.
So Cimarron answers on the other end. Up the floor, Jarrah. Back to Sarah on the right wing, cross-court Tegan. Tegan will fire from three. Off the back iron, won't go. Taryn Jans with the rebound, takes it up the far side. Jarrah Davidson running with her. Long cross-court pass, Acton. The clear out by Sunday. Acton from 8. Got it. An 18-point Cimarron lead, their biggest of the contest. Long pass in the corner. Jarrah on the baseline, cut off by Jantz. They work it around the arc. Tegan out to Sarah. They'll reset the offense. Lakin with 2 high posts. Now to Wright on the left wing. Jarrah reverses the dribble. Back out front to Sarah. Sarah, the drive, layup, no good, but she's fouled. That foul will be on Michaela Miller. I like that by Sarah. You know what? Go right at their best player and say, "Hey, either stop it or you're going to get called for a foul."
Yep.
Sarah with the first free throw.
Say, Lady Bronx tonight, if they can't feed it into the post, you gotta take it in your own control whenever you can. I mean, she did a great job at that.
Sarah's second free throw rims in and out.
Because if they get into foul trouble, then you just keep doing what you're doing.
Miller drive from the left side, rebound by Sunday, and a foul called on Lakin by Jarrah Davidson. And that's 2 fouls on Jarrah. That'll send Caitlin Sonde to the free throw line to shoot 2. Sonde 4 for 4 in the first half.
In which Lady Bronx only had 6 fouls in the first half, so 2 kind of somewhat quick ones here, but
Kinsey Lohman Fuller into the lineup for Lakin.
For the most part, no foul trouble except for maybe Sammy with 3, but as long as she stays straight up, hopefully she's still safe down there.
Second free throw.
And,
knocked away by Carter. I was kind of questioning that too, but Carter with the hand from behind knocked that away from Sammy.
Kind of thought that was Lakin, but yeah, after that hand
Sammy
behind.
inbounds, full court pressure by Cimarron. About the time I thought they backed out of their pressure, here it comes again, but Lakin no trouble, getting it across the timeline.
Just throwing them off guard a little bit.
Up top, Kinsey. Right wing, Sarah. Lob underneath. Sammy hits it over Carter. There again, nice ball movement.
Yeah, because that first time around on the left side, I thought it was there. Kind of mad that they didn't throw it in, but got that back screen. Sammy was even more wide open on that side.
Wide open on the backside. Michaela Miller lays it in.
I was saying, as soon as I say that, they forget about backside, so I guess that's just how it goes.
Michaela Miller in double figures now with 11. She has the steal out front. Melody Carter. Give to Sunday. Sunday drives, hits it. Sarah out front with the 3. Got it.
Like I was saying earlier, she needs to be more of a three-point threat because she can knock them down.
Long pass near side, J.C. Wilson. Delivers out front to Emily Acton. Now Michaela Miller, high three-pointer. Off the back rim, Sunday with the rebound. Kicks it out front, Emily Acton missed the 3. Sammy with the rebound. One thing Michaela Miller, she really shoots with a lot of high arch on her shot.
Oh, yeah.
That three-pointer from that far corner was
seemed like
way
it was
up
never
there.
going to come down.
Miller with the steal and the layup. Sarah, no trouble, bringing it up near side, gives it up to Jarrah. Taken from the right wing. And another steal by Michaela Miller. Miller up the left side. Layup is good.
Timeout by J.C. Holloway. Full.
Lady Bronx with the timeout. Cimarron with their biggest lead of the game at 21. They lead at 50-29. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Bronx basketball.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
Red Ripsima established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Lakin basketball from the far baseline. Cimarron with their biggest lead at 21. And Sophie Vandernapp into the lineup for Lakin. Reagan Shavira in as well. Tie up on the inbound. It was knocked away. Lakin holds the arrow. Sarah up the near side. Over to Shavira, now top of the key. Kinsey will fire from three. Bouncing around won't go. Sarah with the loose ball. It's off the back iron. And Melody Carter with the rebound. Outlet to Michaela Miller. Miller drives. Pass to the far corner up top, Acton. Acton in the paint. Floater won't go. Sonde with the rebound. She's fouled on the putback. And it's good. Kinsey Lumen Fuller with the foul. That's her first. Sonde with a chance at the three-point play. Hits the free throw. On the Blue Jay Network to our right, we've got two young kids calling the game. I think that's cool. Sarah, nice drop step. Missed a shot. And Reagan came out.
Reagan came up with that. Shortest one on the floor.
Yeah, I like that drop step by Sarah. Just didn't get the basket to go. From the right side, Reagan from the baseline. Missed. Kinsey with the putback. Jared Davidson back into the Lady Bronc lineup. 25.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Left wing, Jana Wilson with it. Back out front to J.C. Wilson. Pass inside, Sunday off the glass. Just before the buzzer sounds, and that'll do it for our third quarter. Cimarron led it by 15 at the half. They have stretched it to 24 as we get set to go to our fourth quarter. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Lakin Lady Bronc basketball on Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube and LakinSports.com.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with Wellness Center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
Lady Bronx trail at 55-31 as we go to the fourth and final quarter. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. Bronx and the Blue Jays in our second game, coming up here in about half an hour. Taryn Jentz with it near wing. Sonde up top with it. Lakin in a man-to-man defense. Acton on the right wing. Taryn Jantz got away from the defender and a travel. Take that better late than never.
Yeah, no kidding. I think we called it before they did.
Yeah. Good idea on the drive by Jantz, but one too many hops.
Yeah.
Taken across the timeline, crosses over, steps inside the stripe. 18-footer won't go. Davidson with the rebound.
Ooh.
And it stays with Lakin. Last touched by Jana Wilson.
I thought that was off Jarrah, but take the call.
Reagan Shavir to inbound for Lakin. Reagan from the right corner. Three, got it in a foul. I think the foul's going to be on Taryn Jantz because Sammy had the screen. That foul is on Michaela Miller. So the foul, the basket good by Reagan. And Lakin will keep the basketball.
Don't see too many of those.
Tegan in the paint, looking for help. Sammy from the right elbow, off the front of the rim, won't go.
Ah, foul on Jarrah.
And a foul on Jarrah, working the
good effort.
Rebound. So Lakin had a chance at a 6-point trip down the floor there. But Cimarron will get it back. Jana Wilson with it up top, Michaela Miller. Jana on the baseline, and she'll be fouled by Kinsey. Will go to the line to shoot two.
Reagan hit that last three, right?
That's correct, yep.
Yeah, that's who I put down.
Foul on Kinsey Loman Fuller, her second. Well, the book's got three, so what'd you have?
I've got two.
I've got that it would be two.
It said one the last time it was on there.
Jana Wilson hit the free throw. Her first point of the game.
Because with my two in the second half, that's the only time Kinsey is fouled.
That's what I was
up
thinking.
To 5.
Yep.
So they might have just put it up wrong because it should only be 5, 2 on her instead of 3.
Another foul by Michaela Miller out front. Her third in the second half.
Yeah, Kinsey's only had 2 in the second half. There's no way she's got 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stick with 2. I'm right, book's wrong. So far.
From the corner, Jarrah with the 3 off the front of the rim. Reagan with the rebound. Out to Tegan. Thought about it from the right wing. Fires off the front of the rim. Michaela Miller with the rebound. Pass up the floor. Jana Wilson out in front. Missed the layup. Kinsey with
nice
the diving save straight to Reagan. Cross-court pass near side. Tegan Bachman across the timeline. Nice hustle there by Reagan Shavira. Sammy with the double team.
Whoa.
Nice move, Sammy. Don't let it get to you.
Yeah.
Her fourth foul. That was a pretty good move.
She didn't really have an elbow to throw
No,
like they said she did.
just turned with the double team, and she wasn't afraid to shoot it.
That was it.
Yeah. Foul. Shot blocked in the paint. May have been partially blocked by Sammy. Lakin with the basketball up the floor. Knocked away by Acton. Lakin will keep it. 5:55 to play. Cimarron on top by 23. Like I said, I don't agree with that one. That was a great inlet pass. She turned. All she did was turn into the defense. No. Now, like I said, that's a good move. Don't let that call ruin it for you.
Because these Lady Broncs need a little bit of post action every once in a while.
Tegan off the head fake, drive on the baseline. The foul will be on Taryn Jansen. Send Tegan to the line to shoot two. Tegan's first free throw off the back iron, too strong. J.C. Wilson and Melody Carter back into the lineup for Cimarron. 5:41 to play. Cimarron out in front by 23. Tegan hits the second free throw. She's got herself in double figures with 10.
Corner three from Cimarron. It's good.
Corner three by Jana.
Number 15.
15, that'll be Emily Acton. She's in double figures now with 10. Reagan tried to save it back in, but stepped on the in line. Brooke Roth into the lineup for Lakin. Acton on the right elbow. In the paint, gets the roll. Kick ball out front. It'll stay with Lakin. Sarah on the wing. Bounce pass in the corner to Davidson. Now to Sammy from 10. Got it.
Great shot for Sammy. We've been seeing that recently. She's kind of implementing that to her game. I'd like to see it a little bit more.
Just to step out. Hit that easy shot. Sammy goes to the floor. Last touch by Cimarron. So it'll be Lady Bronc ball. 4:29 to play. Taken, cross-court pass to Sarah. She gets across the timeline. Pass to Davidson. They pass it around the arc. Sarah up top. Three, bouncing around, won't go. Sammy chasing it down, can't catch it up to it, and they'll go back to the Lady Blue Jays. Sammy's been really aggressive with 4 fouls. She's working on that 5th one, but I'll tell you what, I'll give her credit. She's working awful hard.
She's not backing down.
No.
She's not scared of fouling out for sure.
No. Acton from the corner. 3 is off the back of the rim. Taken with the rebound for Lakin. Dribbles around the double team. Finds Sarah. Sarah races up the far side. Takes it to the corner. Now looking for help. Finds Brooke. Brooke backs in. Off the glass. It won't go. Rebound comes off to Michaela Miller. Miller takes it up the far side. Stops in the paint. Off the glass. It won't go. Rebound run down by Jana Wilson. Now to J.C. Wilson up front. Miller. Miller 3. That's off the back of the rim. Somehow
saved it back in.
Wilson saved it back in. J.C. from 17 feet too strong. And Davidson finally clears the rebound for the Lady Broncs. Timeout called by Lakin. It's a 30-second timeout with 3:16 to play. Blue Jays on their way to their 11th win, leading Lakin by the score of 62-37.
I believe Lakin only has 1 full timeout left, and Cimarron has every single timeout left. Don't believe Cimarron has taken a single timeout this whole game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
At least by my stats, which who knows are right or not. But most of the time, they are right.
Well, you're more right than I am, that's for sure.
Sometimes we're more right than the books, too, so.
There's been a couple occasions this year that I think that we were right and the book was wrong, but the book has to be right because it's the official book.
Well, I've even had Serve come up to me after the last game. How many points am I away? I don't know.
Don't tell him.
And he goes, well, Huddle has me like down 14 points that I should actually have. I said, well, we're unofficial, so unless we actually see the game book, I said, I couldn't tell you.
Well, I know the totals that Nate and I keep, we match on his season stats.
Yep. And, yeah, he kept asking me. I was like, I don't know, below 80. He goes, oh, okay. I'm giving him a high number. But
Jara to Taken on the right wing. And a foul called. That'll be on Jana Wilson, I believe, and it is. Still neither team in the bonus yet.
But
Lakin's
we'll be on
next
the
foul
next.
will be.
It's same with theirs.
Oh, yep. Now they put 6 up there for them. Sarah running, has it on the wing, up top to Tegan. Now back to Sarah. Sarah with the left hand out to Jara, just in front of, just inside the stripe, won't go. Got a tie up. Carter and Brooke Groff tie it up, and Brooke keeps the possession with the Lady Bronx. 2:33 to play. Sarah in the corner, out to Davidson, near side now, top the key is Tegan. Brooke underneath, bounces off the rim and won't go. And that foul's going to go against Sammy Vogel, and she will foul out with that foul. Kinsey back into the lineup for Lakin. You're applauding Sammy, and I would too. You know what? 5 fouls.
She worked hard.
She was working hard. She was working hard with 4, and I'll give her credit. Fouled out with 6 points. Taryn Jans to shoot the 1-and-1 on the other end, hits the front end. Second opportunity upcoming.
So it's never a bad thing to foul out of the game unless they are stupid fouls. But she worked absolutely hard and just happened to get fouls throughout the way. So good for her.
Jans hit both free throws. She's 4 of 5 from the stripe, has 6 points. It's a 27-point Cimarron lead, matching their biggest. Out front, Bachman. Sarah from the right wing. That's off the back rim. Won't go. Jarrett trying to keep it alive, but right into the hands of Jana Wilson. Wilson up the floor. Carter. Carter steps in. Off the glass. Won't go. Sonde with the putback. It's off the mark. Carter with another rebound, and she's fouled. That foul will go against Brooke Groth, and that'll be her third. Melody Carter hits the free throw. Second free throw missed. Sarah with the rebound. Sarah up the floor, out to Kinsey. Fires from the right side. And an air ball out of bounds. Really surprised that Michaela Miller came back into this ball game with 1.5 minutes to go. But she is back on the floor. Riley Dyke into the lineup for Cimarron. Acton back in the lineup as well. Jana Wilson dribbles, top of the key. Acton from the free throw line, won't go. Michaela Miller with the offensive rebound. Stops just inside the paint. Misses from 14 feet. Tegan Bachman with the rebound. Dribbles around Acton near side. It's a 3-on-2. Pass up the floor out of the reach of Davidson. Saves it in, but right to Michaela Miller.
Right idea, just a little too far out in front.
Acton from the right corner. 3 is short. And Sarah Wright with the rebound for the Lady Broncs. We're under a minute to go in this ball game. 45 seconds to be exact. Pass near side. Bachman. Back out to Jarrah. Give us to Sarah. Stolen away, but knocked away by Davidson. Sarah from the corner, blocked. But Jarrah with the loose ball. Jarrah on the drive will be fouled by Emily Acton.
Looked like Jarrah's foot was on the line there. Unless I was just seeing something, but I mean, it's not like it matters, but it looked like it was really close.
Jarrah with 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, no, just close.
Hit the first one. And a line change by Cimarron. Second free throw off the mark. Pass up the floor off the heel of Shannon Sawyer. Sarah picks up the loose ball, misses the layup. Sawyer will tip it away. Excuse me, that's Zoe Jantz tips it away. Lakin basketball. And a foul on the inbound. That foul will go against Shannon Sawyer, her first. Jarrah at the line, shooting 2. Missed the first one. Second one coming up. Jarrah struggling from the line, just 2 of 4 on the night. But hits that one. Pass blocked away by Kinsey. Shot way after the buzzer by Aaliyah Cervantes. Did not matter. And that'll do it. The Cimarron Lady Blue Jays win their 11th game of the season against 4 losses, defeating the Lady Broncs by the score of 65-39. Lady Broncs will fall to 8-7 on the season and see their 2-game winning streak snap. And we'll try to get back on track next Tuesday when we travel to Scott City. We're going to take one quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the game totals for you, and we'll get set for Broncs basketball right here on LakinSports.com and Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Once again, the Lady Broncs losing tonight by the score of 65-39. Let's look at the totals first for the Lady Blue Jays. 3 players in double figures. Caitlin Sonde leading the way with 16. Michaela Miller followed with 15. Emily Acton with 12. J.C. Wilson off the bench with 9 first half points. Taryn Jantz with 6. Melody Carter with 6. And that rounds out the scoring for Cimarron. They finished the game 13 of 15 from the free throw line. For Lakin's totals, here's Jared.
Tonight for the Lakin Lady Broncs, we have Tegan leading the way with 10 points tonight. Sammy Vogel with 8, despite her fouling out. Great hard work by her tonight down low in the post. Jara and Sarah both finishing the night with 7. Reagan with a 3, Kinsey with 2, and Sophie Vandernap with 2. Lakin Lady Broncs only 4 of 8 in the second half, rounding off the whole night of 5 of 10, only 50% shooting from them, which, like I always say, not a close game, didn't come down to the free throws, but still free throws are important, and they could come down here later in the stretch.
Thank you, Jared. Well, that's going to wrap it up with this broadcast. We're getting set as the Blue Jays come out on the floor. The Broncs come out. They got a couple minutes before they make their entrance out on the floor. So we want to thank everybody for joining us here on Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube. Big thanks to the sponsors. Please, those of you still watching, thank the sponsors as well. We couldn't do it without them, and we greatly appreciate all their support. Anais Gonzalez on our camera tonight. I appreciate her work. And Jared, of course, our color commentary, and definitely the most important part of it is the production. And thank you as well. Appreciate all you do. Well, that's going to do it. We'll take about a 10-minute timeout. We'll be back shortly with Broncs basketball. Thanks for joining us.